YouTube, it's Craig here, and I'm back with a new video. In fact, this is my first watch video of 2023. So we are gonna get right into my updated watch collection. Alright you guys, so it's been a while since I did an updated watch collection video, but I want to talk about some of the watches I've gotten over the last little bit here and do a full watch collection video for 2023. Here I have in front of me the 3 watches that I've been using pretty much every day for the last 2 years. Of course, here I have my Nomos Metro Datum Gangreserve or Power Reserve with date. I've been wearing this pretty much every Monday and Friday. It's a wonderful watch. Super thin, minimalist, very Bauhaus, designed by Mark Brown out of Berlin. And it's because of this watch and following him on social media that I learned about the Autohut Design 8 fountain pen. And that's what kicked me off into collecting fountain pens, was from this watch, basically. I just got a new strap for it. I had an old strap that a new old stock strap. I wore that thing for like a month and it fell off. It just kind of came apart. And Nomos was nice enough to replace that strap for me. So I have a nice new strap on it. After 2 years of sweating in this thing, it finally gave out. And so here we go. Love how the light plays with that dial. Reference 1101. There it is on my 6.6 inch wrists. Looks huge. Really good for the 37 millimeters, wears quite well on my wrist. Next is the Club Campus in night. The solid case back. This is 38.5 millimeters, and I have not changed the strap. This is the same strap I've been using for a while, so you can see how sweaty it's kind of gotten. This is my all-weather watch. You can go swimming with it. Another good size on my 6.6 inch wrists, about 16 centimeters. Super thin, hand whitening movement as well. Has nice lume, not the best lume, but has good lume nonetheless. And lastly, to cap off my Nomos watches that I've been using, Nomos Tangente Neomatik 41 Update Ruthenium. They discontinued this one. They still make it in white and they still have it in the blue dial. I love the placement of the Made in Germany. Has that cool date ring. Bring that to the second position. You can adjust the date in any direction, which is really nice. Makes it really easy to set the time. And this watch, originally the crown had come out and I waited 4 months for it to be serviced, and it's since then been running great. Such a beautiful looking movement too. It says down here, adjust in 6 positions in German. This is one of my only automatic watches in my collection, but it's so much smoother when hand whitening it. And this is actually 40.5 millimeters, but it sits so flat and it's so thin, and it wears just fine. It looks way bigger on camera than it is in person, but it's still a pretty big watch. And I have a bracelet for this as well, but I never use it. I just don't like the way it sits on my wrist, and it's too clunky. So I've always been more of a strap guy than a bracelet guy, but I've been wearing this on Tangente Tuesday and Tangente Thursday, and the club I've been wearing pretty much on Wednesdays and the weekends. Those are my 3 Nomos watches. This has been my watch collection pretty much for the last 2 years, and I have my dad's watches still in my collection. I just never wear them. So Popeye, I have a Felix the Cat one, and I have a Maurice Lacroix watch that I don't wear them. I keep them running and they have batteries in them, fresh batteries in them, but it's not something that I see myself wearing them. I really like my mechanical watches, and I really, I'm proud to own those pieces, but they're still my dad's watches, and every time I look at them, I just go, yeah, I miss them. So kind of just a 3 watch guy for a while now. So I have my more dressy piece, I have my more sporty one, and then I have my kind of in between. And honestly, they've been getting about the same amount of wrist time. And that was until I added yet another Nomos to my collection. Introducing the Nomos Watch Club Special Edition. This is reference number 703.S4. So I'm in a Nomos Watch Club Facebook group, and this was designed by the members of the Facebook group. So it's got a olive green sub-second dial there with the red seconds hand. There's a lume around in the numerals. It's not quite as bright as it is on the Club Campus that I have. But it does have the exhibition case back where you can see that awesome alpha movement. This thing is gorgeous. You can kind of compare it a little bit to the Metro's 4401 DUW movement, but they are ever so slightly different. This one has a date function and a power reserve, and this one does not, but very, very similar to each other. This one also does have the swing system on it. So this is the updated alpha movement. And yeah, I picked this up from a dealer on eBay. So this watch was available for such a long time, but I was so invested in my fountain pens that I kind of forgot to order this one. So I picked this up later on eBay, but it is on this nylon strap that I do really like. I did buy a leather strap for it, but I haven't put it on yet. But I do like this nylon strap that came with. And I have the box and papers and everything, and it's from June 8th, 2022. That's when this one was ordered. Number 111, that's the serial number on it, which is cool. But very nice, 36 millimeter, which works just fine on my wrist, and totally dig it. Now I have 4 Nomos watches in my collection. So there you go, guys, 4 Nomos watches in my collection. What else could you want? What else is there? I don't need anything else. I don't need any other brands. I've got my Nomos watches and I'm happy. I don't need them. Well, then I bought this. This is how my brain works. There was one day where I was looking at pocket watches and I was thinking, yeah, I should get myself an antique pocket watch. I work at the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. Pocket watch would be really cool. And within a couple hours, I went from a pocket watch to maybe getting a Tudor Black Bay Heritage to getting this. This is a Rolex Datejust reference 16234. Has a 18 karat white gold fluted bezel, and the rest of it is stainless steel, and it's on the Jubilee bracelet. This is from 1990, and it looks brand new. It's from Crown & Caliber, which is owned by Hodinkee now. They go through and they polish up the watches. This can't, no box, no papers, but stunning looking watch. If you look down at the bottom where it says Swiss, you'll see the little T's next to it. This has a tritium lume dial. So all of the markers and the lume on the hands are tritium, which is a radioactive material they don't use anymore. They haven't used it on Rolex watches since 1998. And the lume is gone. It has no lume. After 12 years, it's supposed to cut the lume is supposed to die by half. And now after 33 years, this watch is from 1990, the lume doesn't work at all. But the watch is keeping great time. It's almost like a brand new watch. It's stunning how nice and polished. It looks so good. I love this piece. I'm absolutely in love with this watch. It's got the Cyclops date window on there. Here's the little details on the bracelet. And I've only had this for about 2 weeks, and it's just killer. Of course, it's got the signed crown, and I actually picked up this little leather box to go with it from Hodinkee. So there you go. Now I have the perfect 5-watch collection. Cool set of Nomoses. I've got my Rolex Datejust. There's nothing more that I could want, right? I mean, there's nothing left. This is it. Perfect 5-watch collection. Well, that's when I got this. Wow, it's almost noon on the dot. So you can't really see much of the Omega logo on there, but this is the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch in the sapphire sandwich. So it's got the sapphire glass on the front and on the back. It has the sapphire glass with the movement. This is the 3861 caliber movement. It's just killer. I really, it doesn't do it justice. When I got this piece, I was just so excited to put it on, but I needed some links removed. So what I did is I took the bracelet off, which was a pain in the butt to try and put back on, and I attempted to remove the screws myself with my little Nomos screwdriver, and I destroyed this thing. I didn't destroy the watch, and I didn't destroy the links, but I needed 6 links removed from it. And I went to Mimi's Jewelry in Fountain Valley, California, and for a whole $5, they were able to remove the links that I needed from the watch. And now I have this 42 millimeter Omega Speedmaster, which fits perfectly. It fits so good. And it actually looks you know, it looks bigger on camera, but on my 6.6 inch wrists, this thing is killer. So it starts at 22 millimeters lug to lug, and then it tapers down to this 15 millimeter clasp in this bracelet. And I've been saying for how long, 2 years now, that I am not a bracelet guy, but on these two watches, these bracelets, I can't imagine them on anything else but these bracelets. They're so comfortable. If anything, I just wish that there were some micro adjustments in here. I know I can get a different piece that will work for it, but this still has the plastic on the inside of it, which is awesome. Unlike the Datejust, this came in the box with the operating guide, with the whole booklet about the entire watch, with the little bits of extras and stuff, with all the way down here at the bottom, the warranty cards. We got the Omega from WatchGuys on eBay. I'll leave a link down in the description on where you can find them, but they have some awesome deals. And it is used. It's dated May of 2022, and right now it is May of 2023. Super awesome, brand new watch, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. But this is a chronograph, so push the top pusher. You can see the applied Omega logo there. Push the top pusher again, push the bottom one, and it resets it. I'm so thrilled with this. And I'm pretty happy with the state of this collection. I'm not gonna say that I'm done, because I don't think with anything I'm done. Can't say that I'm done with Watermans. I've got lots of Watermans to collect. I have been purchasing a lot of things from Louis Vuitton, and now I have some really good pieces in this collection that I am really proud of. And I'm gonna keep on collecting whatever my little heart desires. My watch game is really bumped up a little bit in 2023. Thanks for coming on this journey with me, you guys, and thanks for checking out my new pieces. And we'll see you all real soon. And that's the video. Thanks so much for checking it out, you guys. If you have any questions, go and leave a comment down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more content like this, and check out my Instagram at Roccanova, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right, peace.